All right, Saints, round 4 player ratings after our 69-point demolition over Hawthorn at the MCG today. I couldn't be there. I'm at my cousin's makeshift room, so hopefully you enjoy it. Nonetheless, let's get through the players and I will rank them out of 10. Josh Battle, pretty decent performance I thought today. What do you have? 17 disposals, 7 marks. That's very solid. I thought he was great down back. I'm going to give him a 8 out of 10. Dan Butler, 2 goals, 15 disposals, 5 tackles. Really set the tone for us early. I thought he was great. I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I was really impressed with some of his play today. Brad Crouch, 29 disposals, 7 tackles, 368 metres gained. Worked crazy around the ball today. I thought he was great support for Jack Steele. I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Jade Gresham, he had 20 disposals, kicked 4 goals, 266 metres gained, and on top of that, 4 clearances. Sublime performance. I thought he was one of the best players on the ground. He only had 20, but he kicked 4, and I thought anytime he had the ball, it was just, there was a lot of X factor and something was going to happen, so I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Brad Hill, 4 goals, career best, 23 disposals. I don't even need to go through the stats. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant on the wing, and that's what happens when Brad Hill plays at his best. It was just beautiful to watch. 10 out of 10, Brad Hill. Dougal Howard, 16 disposals. I thought he handled Lewis really well, wasn't beaten at all, and anytime the ball came in long, punched it out. Solid performance from him. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. Max King, 17 disposals, 11 marks, 4 goals. No complaints from Maxi. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Although, it'd be good if he sustained it for 4 quarters. So, actually, I'm going to go 8.5. 8.5. If he'd had done it for 4 quarters, 10 out of 10. 8.5 for Maxi King. 4 goals, 3rd consecutive week. Great performance. Jared Lynett, 23 disposals, 8 marks. Looks at home already, you know. He's a player that you don't want to take out of the back line. He's so clean with the footy, does his job, supports the tools really well, and has got a great kick on him. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Ben Long, only the 12 disposals, kicked a goal, but he chased all day, had 3 tackles, good pressure. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Rowan Marshall, 11 disposals, 13 hit-outs. Again, quiet game for him. I don't think he troubled the scoreboard. I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10. Dan McKenzie, 19 disposals, ran all day. I think he had 11 handballs along with 4 marks, 196 metres gained. Not one of his biggest games, but again, very solid and one of those players that just works up and down the wing. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Tim Membry, probably another 10 out of 10. 4 disposals, 15 disposals, 4 goals and 8 marks. Perfect performance from him. Let's give him a 10 out of 10 as well. Ben Patton, 16 disposals, a couple of shaky kicks. I thought he could have played better, but probably not his best performance out of the 4 weeks that he's played this season. I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10. Seb Ross, 26 disposals, great performance, ran all day, chased. His ball use is getting better every week, and I love how aggressive he is towards the ball carrier. I'm going to give him a 8.5 out of 10. Paddy Ryder, 2 goals, 10 disposals, 1 big questionable bump, and 20 hit-outs. He really set the tone in the middle of the ground, helped our mids get first clearance. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Jack Sinclair, 35 disposals for the number 35, if you don't mind. What did he have? How many marks did he have? 6 marks, a couple of tackles, 401 metres gained, which I think was second most on the ground behind Seb Ross for us, which is great. Just continues his form, and I really think he's got to be in All-Australian calculations at the moment. I'm going to give him a 9.5. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 anyway. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with these performances and these ratings, so 10 out of 10 for him as well. There's a few more to come. Jack Steele, 33 disposals, a goal, 10 marks. How many tackles did Steele have? 4 tackles, which is on the lesser side, 383 metres gained. Great performance, best performance for the year probably for Steely. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 as well. No complaints. Nasaya, 18 disposals, really worked his way into the game. I thought he was very good, used the ball really well. The fake was great. He's getting confidence now. He's kind of learning AFL footy. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I really did like some of the stuff that he did today. Jimmy Webster, 20 disposals, 6 marks, 1 tackle. Again, like Patton, like Wilkie, like these guys, they do the job every week. No complaints. 7 out of 10. Cal Wilkie, 10 disposals. Quiet game by his standards, but again, the back line didn't have a lot to do today. So by default, I'm probably just going to give him let's give him a 6.5 out of 10. And Marcus Winhager, 15 disposals on debut. Really happy with that performance. 4 marks. I think he laid a tackle as well. Or 4 tackles actually and a couple of marks. Really good. His hands inside are very quick. Really impressed with that. He's no fast. He doesn't look overawed by the occasion, playing against bigger bodies. And I think he should play next week based on that performance. So because of that, I'm going to give him a 6.5 out of 10 as well. Pretty happy with that performance from Marcus Winhager. And Mason Wood, 12 disposals. Not as big an impact as he did last week. But again, played his role, supported the boys really well. He had 6 tackles with 3 marks, so the pressure was there from him all day. I'll go consistent 6.5 out of 10 for Mason Wood. So there you have it, Saners. Let me know your player ratings. That's my player ratings. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Out of a team rating 10, it was 20 out of 10. It was so good. Coach's rating 20 out of 10. Brilliant performances, great selection, great execution of a game plan from the players and from the coaches.